This will be the last video created by this year's Student Council, and we would like to thank you all for watching these videos. I would also like to thank everyone who has worked on the video for your time and effort. It has been fun. In this video, we will be taking a look at our last 4 seniors: Parker, Baylee, Emily, and me.
So my name's Emily, and my name's Emily, and I'm a grade 12 student here at LCA. I've been going to the school since kindergarten, and I've done a whole lot of extracurriculars here. It's been super fun, and I've got to meet lots of different people over the years, and seeing how the school has changed has been a really great experience. Outside of school, I do have quite a few jobs that I do, so I definitely like working and being busy. I also like doing weightlifting and powerlifting, so I go to the gym almost every day, usually, to get about an hour of powerlifting in. I think it's just really fun. It's something that I enjoy. And I love playing sports. I've played volleyball in some rec leagues and in with friends, and beach volleyball as well, which is hard but fun at the same time. And I also love music, so I write songs and I practice different instruments that I like playing, and spending time trying to develop those skills and make them better, and just enjoy music because I think it's great. I want to be a lawyer, which means I want to take a year off between high school and university to save money because law school is very expensive. And then I need to get an undergraduate's degree, which would depend on the type of law that I choose to do, because different degrees will be more suited towards different types of law. And after that, you go into law school, and then you have a law degree, and you can begin your practice as a lawyer. I'm gonna miss all the people. It's gonna be sad. I'm gonna miss the consistency and stability of school, because when you're in school, you kind of know what you have to do. There's no question of what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow I go to school. Whereas once you get out of school, things are a lot more uncertain, because let's say I have a job. Well, what if I get fired from my job? Or, I'm in or what if I fail something? There's that uncertainty, and that's kind of scary. Of course, I love it. I love it being scary because it's a challenge, and I love challenges, but I'm definitely going to miss how easy school is in some ways, because you don't really have to worry about any of that. And then just the people and the experiences, because like I've said multiple times, the people here are absolutely amazing. And it's so sad that I'm, for some of them who might be leaving the province or even country for education or to pursue their goals in their futures, I may not get to see them again. And obviously I'm gonna miss all of them a lot, and I'm gonna try my best to keep in contact with them, and while still allowing them to grow up and live their lives. I guess advice that I can give to people who perhaps are younger than me is work hard, implement structure in your life, rather than just being, oh yeah, I'll get it done. Put a specific time on when you're going to do it. I'm going to do it this day at this time. This time is for this time is for that. If I want to be doing this, put structure in your life, because if you just have loose boundaries, you're not going to get it done. You're going to put it off, you're going to forget. It's just not going to happen. Whereas when you put structure and you schedule things, it'll actually get them done. Next we have Baylee Chick.
Hi, my name is Baylee Chick.
Okay, this is
and I was born in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Okay, that's correct.
On July 16th, 2003.
Correct.
I have a dog. I have 2 dogs. An older sister and 2 younger brothers. Yes. Yes. That should be right.
What do I enjoy doing?
I enjoy Disney.
That's it.
Disney and making schedules and wasting time at school looking at pictures of bird feeders.
So I'm Baylee Chick. I was born on July 16th, to school at St. George, which is over there. I looped over here to BJM, and then I came here. I work at the mall. So really, I just live in this area. I have two little brothers, James and George, in junior high, and then an older sister, Paige Fair, who married my brother-in-law, Dale. I went to BGM before here. I've been a part of choir. I did drama for 1 year. I was on the girls volleyball team. I'm part of the student council. My favorite thing about school, interacting with my classmates, because the mornings when we all roast Miss Poetry and trying to not do work is lots of fun.
You can do it. Oh, it's math. Never mind.
I also enjoyed the improv speeches. I didn't enjoy doing it, but I enjoyed watching everyone else do it and not know what a geologist is, how to say democracy, snails, and stuff like that. That was funny. After high school, I'm gonna go to Horizon Bible College to get my certificate in Christian leadership, and then I'm gonna go and try to pursue pastoral counseling. I don't have a specific school yet, but that's what I'm gonna try and pursue. Outside of school, I did hockey for 9 years, and then COVID hit, so I haven't done it since. I enjoy, playing video games. I enjoy shopping a lot. I have a spending problem. And then just being with other people. Fun facts, I love coffee. I'm a Disney nerd and Harry Potter, I love them both. I'm terrified of sharks, deathly fear. My favorite color is yellow, which is very obvious, I wear it every day. If I were to have a theme song, sorry, I love this question. If I were to have a theme song of my life, it would be Let It Go. Now before all of you cringe and roll your eyes, let me explain myself. So Let It Go, everyone knows the Frozen scene. Anyways, Let It Go because I've always had expectations and I've taken people's opinions very seriously, but recently I've learned to just let it go and not care. I don't have powers to let go. I wish I did. Well, yeah, I really enjoyed being part of this class and graduating. At the beginning of me coming here, I didn't see myself graduating, to be real honest with you. It was a real struggle learning a new system, but I'm happy with where I am. And that's me, I guess. I don't know what else to say.
Parker Richardson was born in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan on August the 1st, 2003, and he has been at this school his entire life. He plays the trumpet in band and he has been playing since grade 5. Now, being the only trumpet, he is a very important part of our band. He was in drama in grade 9 and 10, and he has been in choir since grade 10. Not only has he been on the boys basketball team since grade 9, but he has also been playing the sport since he was in elementary. At home, he plays games such as Valorant, Apex Legends, Warzone, Minecraft, and CSGO, and he also plays his guitar. He also enjoys going golfing once in a while. His favorite subject is history because it comes easy for him, and he said it was interesting. When we asked him about his favorite class, he said none of them. His favorite experience during school was being back-to-back city champs on the basketball team. Next year, he plans on taking a gap year and learning various skills such as coding. We are glad that Parker is part of our graduating class.
I'm Andrew, and I was born on June 11, 2003, in the US. But before I move on, there's some stuff you might want to know. You see, when my grandpa, who lived in the US, became a Christian, he decided to go back to the Philippines and start a church, Bacoor Baptist Temple. Many of the LCA parents became members of this church, like Yuri's mom, Ian's mom, Thea's dad, and Aika's mom. One by one, they started moving to Canada, and when they moved to Canada, many of them stopped going to church. My dad, who was living in Florida, decided that one day we would move to Canada and start a church. And on July 19, 2014, my family moved to Canada, and we started a church now called Filipino Canadian Baptist Church. Most of the old members came back, and their kids also started going to church. Not only did the parents come back to church, but they also started sending their kids to a Christian school, and that school is called LCA. Being the son of a pastor who was starting a church was really fun, and the entire build a church from scratch thing has really shaped who I am. I remember that when we moved here, I thought that the first couple months were fun because every day was pretty uncertain. One day we were sleeping in my aunt's house, then one day we would get a new house and I was told to water the cement because apparently that's a thing. Then next we found out that tenants in our basement were leaving and we would have a new church in our basement. Then we started planning for a huge Christmas event and all of this stuff happened and I got to ride all of this hype while being too young to understand the concept of stress. I also got to help around and I found out that I really liked it. Helping out in the early church made me realize that I really like behind the scenes stuff and setting up for events. I remember that for some reason, I thought that setting up chairs in the basement was super fun. And I thought that when I was with my friends creating gift bags for a Christmas event, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I also became the main pianist when I was 12 years old because there was literally no one else who could play piano. And it forced me to get good really fast, which was a big help. About 3 years later, the church settled down a bit and started getting into kind of a routine. But the things I learned about adapting, staying calm in uncertainty, and having fun have really helped me out and stuck with me forever. When I was in grade 8, I used to play piano in the music room for breaks, and during one break, Elias heard me playing and he thought I was good. So he told Mrs. Thuringer, and she asked me if I wanted to play piano for choir. Ever since then, I've been the accompanist for choir, and I started singing in the choir in grade 10, but I like playing piano a lot more. I used to spend hours every week practicing piano for church every Sunday, but as I got better, that was no longer necessary because I could just sight read it. At that point, I just played a lot of video game soundtracks and I started playing anime openings too. But nowadays, I don't actually play piano that much because there's not that many piano songs in choir, and a lot of online video game music is kind of too easy. Most video game pianists play by ear, and that's something I can't really do, so that's sad. Video games are a great way to connect with people, so I've tried to make it my goal to play a game from every genre of gaming, and I've actually almost done it. I've played platformers, racing games, first-person shooters, third-person shooters, strategy games, RPGs, fighting games, MOBAs, adventure games, survival games, and JRPGs. My favorite of these genres are fighting games because you get to assert your dominance in a 1v1 competition with no excuses. And I also like JRPGs because I believe that they are the best forms of storytelling available, even better than anime. Since December, I've been playing a lot of Persona, and it's the main game I've been playing through, but I expect to finish it in about 2 weeks. I also play a bit of Bravely Default if I'm on the go on my Switch, and I play Valorant whenever my friends want me to play with them, though I usually reject them and play Persona instead. In about 2 weeks, my family is moving back to Florida, and I will be taking a nursing course online at a university in the Philippines. When the Philippines reopens, the plan is for me to move there by myself to continue the course, and honestly, even though I've spent 7 years here, I'm not feeling that sad about leaving. And it's not like I hate Saskatoon or anything, which is what some people think, but there are just a lot of good reasons that this is a good time to move on. And one of them is that I feel like our family has accomplished what we wanted to do here in Saskatoon. I also believe that moving around and traveling in my past has had a huge part in making me who I am today. And with that, we have gone through all 17 students of our graduating class, and it has been a pretty long journey. We have made many memories together throughout this year, and we would like to thank Mrs. Beaudry and Mrs. McPhail for being such wonderful teachers and for putting up with us. As we continue on to the next chapter of our lives, we are glad that we can always look back to the fun we had during our time in LCA.
Oh god, the bloopers.
Ian Ramos was born in the Philippines.
Ian Ramos.
Parker Richardson was born in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan on August the 1st, 2000.
First Ian Ramos, and now I wonder if I should keep that because she hates being called Ramos.
Yeah, actually, put it in the bloopers reel.
Do it.
I'm gonna just hold this paper because I know nothing about myself.
Could I just scratch my head a little bit?
Crush your head.
Don't worry.
I don't want them to cut while I'm talking. It's really annoying.
Crush.
Can you just crush
Oh.
my
Can you
head?
crush your head?
Ah, there we
It's
go.
like- it's just like
Actually,
that
just
in
keep doing that.
videos. You said you weren't going to be in bloopers, but it's recorded.
Soprano in grade 10.
Freeze up.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
Yeah.
Into the thick of it. Hey.
In grade 12. Again.
I can do it. You can do it. I never have to do a gym class.
If that's recording, put that in the video.
I mean, I love gym class. It's my favorite.
Jumping through the woods.
Being the son of a pastor, what the heck is that typo?
I'm surprised I'm graduating.